Get ready with me while I tell you about my experience getting my permit. So I actually took my permit test twice because the first time I wanted to take it on my birthday because I was hoping I would get it as soon as I turned 15, you know how it goes. And I actually ended up failing it and I was like really upset about it. But that's because it was all kind of like very last minute, my studying, because I'm a bit of a procrastinator sometimes, which, you know, it's fine. It's fine. And the lady had told me that I could come back the next day, but I was like, you know what? I am going to just wait till like next week and I'll try and study some more and then I'll try and pass. But no, it ended up being like 2 months later. I had kept putting it off because I wanted to study more and more. And I was also like really nervous because I didn't want to fail again. I think that would be so embarrassing to like fail a second time, but also I had to realize that so many people like fail like over and over and it's not that big of a deal. And I was just being a little bit of a perfectionist, which if you know me, I struggle with that sometimes. But then at some point I ended up being like, okay, I've got to get my permit. Everybody's getting their permit. Everybody I know, it's my turn. And then I remember going in because I was so nervous. Like I kept telling myself that I would probably not make it for some reason. I don't know why I do this to myself, guys. And I remember there was one other girl and she looked nervous too. And then there was these two like guys and they were like so excited. And if you guys didn't know, you need 24 questions right to pass. I was doing pretty good and there was 2 questions that like confused me so much. So I skipped them. I had 23 questions right and I was on 24th question. The 24th question was like so confusing. I was like so nervous. I was like, if I get this wrong, I have a really big chance of failing. But then I kind of just was like, in my head, I was like, Lord, please help me. And then I ended up getting it right. It immediately went to a page that said, you passed. Me and the girl who were both like really nervous, we both passed, and then the 2 guys didn't pass. And then like the most exciting part, getting your picture taken, I started to smile. I was like, you know, like my regular smile with my mouth open, and the lady was like, you have to close your mouth. So she told me to smile with my mouth closed, which I don't have that much experience in, guys. I usually always smile with my mouth open, so that was awkward. And I didn't have a mirror, so I didn't know what I looked like. And then the lady was like, you have to tilt your head down some more. So I was like, she was like, more? I was like, and she's like, more. I swear she said it 5 times. So I definitely don't like my picture that much. The picture to me is kind of horrendous. Let me show you. I'll put it on the screen. Yeah, that's the picture. Yeah. So yeah, I was so happy. I passed the permit test and life was good. Life is good. If you're going to be getting your permit test soon, tell me in the comments. And also, I love you guys and God loves you guys. Bye.